And someone was saying that the skin color didn't look the same because of the background. And I don't know why I didn't think of that. But that was definitely not the first thing that came to mind. So, before I start anything, I'm gonna do the background as a darker color, and then we can get started on the hair. So we'll probably do it a black color, and then we might add some more to it later, but I'll have to see. So yeah, because this part won't take that long since I'm just doing it behind, and we'll fix the skin right there. And let's color that as well, so it's not just bright. You know what? I think I could have just turned the paper to black, and then that would have changed it too. But we're almost done. Okay, so now I can clean this up. Yeah, so let's clean this up so it's not like bleeding through. And I think that's good. So now we can get started on the hair, which I think I'm gonna put all the way up here. Yeah, I'm gonna combine these. So now we can name this hair. And I think I'm gonna do this it's gonna be a very similar hairstyle, but I'm not gonna do it the same color, like the pink, the hot pink coloring right there. I'll probably do like a lime green instead, just because I think that, well, because I put the lipstick and the eyes as green. So we'll do the outline for it right now. We'll start with this side of it. You know what? I just thought that that's gonna kind of mess it up. The background, since it's the same color, that is definitely not gonna work out well. So I'm gonna yeah, so I think I might end up doing like a greenish color instead. Or like doing this, like it can be like a very dark green. Because I don't want it to blend in with this stuff. But then again, I don't know if green hair is gonna be the best option here. But I guess we'll find out. Or I could just use that as part of the hair. We'll figure it out as we go. As we go along. And then just go down to like here. And then this is the point that it splits off at. You know what? I think green might actually be a pretty good color for that. This darker green, I think it kind of matches with the lighter green. But I don't know how I'm gonna do. I think because I was planning on doing the same highlighting as it, but now that I'm using green instead, we're gonna have to figure out a different plan. And we can make this like swoosh out this way. So I think this is gonna be the key part, like the forehead, like the hair forehead. So it ends right above this. And then this one kind of goes down into the eyelid or eyelash. Yeah, the eyelashes. And I did not mean to do that. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that part. It is not that good. I'll see if this part turns out pretty good, then I think that part should be decent. So, oh, so I'm erasing it, that's why. Okay. And I think I'm gonna skip like these little strands right here and then go to this big piece. Because I don't want the hair to look exactly the same as theirs. Not that my drawing is going to look the same as theirs anyway, because I'm using green instead of like the purplish pink, the hot pink. Yeah, I think they're mainly using hot pink. And then, see, this needs to be closer. I'm gonna make it go like right here. And then and that part's going into there. And I think I'm just gonna make this part and then go into this part right there. And now I think is the fun part where we start coloring all of it in, like doing the base color for it. Or you know what, I'm getting ahead of myself because I forgot to do these down here. And then we'll do that as we're doing the other coloring. So the only problem I'm seeing right now is the top of the head, like the coloring for it. Yeah, this part's right here. Or you know what? I think I'm gonna use a little lighter color. It's not gonna be the exact same as this. It's gonna be slightly lighter. Like a swamp green. And I'm gonna make a layer below it so I don't accidentally color over those lines. Yeah, so now I don't have to worry about that. I'm honestly thinking that I can just color all this in, but then I feel like it would look like too big, like her head would be too big, because that's what I want to do. But not sure how well that will turn out. And this part goes right here. I think I am gonna color all of it in first, and then if it looks bad, then we can just shape it down. Which, if I'm being honest with you, I don't know if this is one of those things where you just gotta trust the process, or if that just looks bad. I don't know. We're gonna stick with it for right now until the shading. But if the shading turns out horrible, like, cause this doesn't look that, I don't like that much. But I'm kind of thinking that it's one of those things where the shading is gonna make it better. Cause that's what happened with the eyes. But then again, that might just be trash, and I need to shape it down. Yeah, that I don't think that's one of the things where you trust the process. That most definitely has to be shaped down. Because it looks like her head goes up a lot. Yeah, I don't think shading is going to help that by any means. So maybe like yeah, I think right there would be good for it. And then if we can kind of make it round, a little bit more roundish. I like that a lot better. Now I'm just gonna have to do highlighting and stuff on that part. But I like that a lot more. Her head doesn't look humongous. I think I'm still gonna do the same lighting that they have. Thank you, Gara. And then we can do the lighter colors down here. I think here, this is what we'll do. We'll take this color and then just, yeah, because I want this to be like the same lighting as that, but not the same color. Thank you, Kono. Yeah, I'm slowly but surely getting better. I think I'm liking this one a lot. I think it's gonna turn out a lot better after I do the lighting and the shading on the hair and the rest, because I still gotta do the shading on the skin where the hair's messing it up, or like blocking the light. This is a very bright green. Which is, it's fine by me, but I'm definitely gonna have to put some darker colors on it. Okay, so now I don't think I gotta worry about coloring over the skin. We'll just be messy with it, and then we can just color this because this part's gonna be darker. Yeah, that definitely is above the skin layer. And we can zoom. Okay. So I think the first... You know what? I kind of want to fix this. This part. Because I don't like how that's shaped. So maybe a smaller one right there. Excuse me. Yeah, we can do this. Or maybe connect it. We'll try this one first. And then we can erase this little mess up. There you go. I like that a lot better, but I feel like it should be kind of longer. But we're gonna leave it like that. Or we can see. Cause like maybe you should like block this part. No, I don't think I would like that. So we'll just leave it like this. And then we'll get to the coloring, or like the lighting of it. So I'll erase this part. So like right here. Yeah. So now we can get to the highlighting or the lighting. I'm not gonna say this part's easy, because I usually actually kind of mess up on this part, but I'm gonna try making this a simpler version of what they did, so I can do the cell shading, and then so we're just gonna color all this in, or not all of it, but color it in this pattern, and then we can shave it down. And go over here, and then I don't know why I'm just realizing this, but I can't do the exact same shading as them because I skipped these little those strands of hair, so I can't do those. And we can take this and then kind of do these little stripes. And then I'm noticing that they have this strand right there, so we might, and I actually kind of like that one because it kind of comes through this way. This probably needs to be a little closer to like right here. And then I'm gonna shave this down a little bit. Make it like where it's not so bulky. There we go. So back to doing the lighting. And then they have this brighter color on top of this. I'm liking that so far. So I think this side is looking okay. I think I'm gonna do this up here and then this, and then we can come back and do a little bit more because since they were using a darker color, they don't really have to do shading on it. But since I'm using a green, and it's actually kind of a bright green, I think I'm gonna have to do some shading, like right here, or definitely like all over the hair, but I think definitely in that area. So we'll do this, and then we'll go down to here and do that. I was trying to get a lighter green, but that is not lighter whatsoever. There we go. And then we can blend these two together. Okay, so now we can blend these together. Maybe I think we're gonna work on this now, because I think this is kind of throwing the rest of it off a little, since it's pretty bright. It is a pretty bright color. So we'll shade in all that. All this. All that. And then I think all of this will be shaded in as well. Let me zoom in so I don't accidentally color over something. And I said this was colored in. This color kind of reminds me of like, what's her name? Shigo from Kim Possible. That's the color that reminds me of, because she had that lime green. She wore lime green and black. Or was it dark green? It was a green. So yeah, I'm liking that a lot better. And we'll put like little stripes in this. Okay, so basically all this was colored in. It just had like a few stripes. Which we can do. So let's grab this color and we can do the stripes. And we're gonna do the same thing that we're doing here. We're gonna do on the lighter one. I'm sorry, I think it's Laura. I can't speak Spanish, so I'm not sure what that says. So we'll start doing the lines on the brighter green now. The little hair strands. So I'm liking that part. I think I just need to fix like this part, like that area. And the first course of action, I think, is shaving this down so it's not, so it's thinner, and so it's like this. So I think we'll start here, and then we're gonna have to color this in again. I don't know why I don't do this whenever I'm making the lines, because that would most definitely be helpful, so I don't have to do this at this stage. Because I saw it and I noticed it earlier on. I was like, that one looks thicker than the other ones, but I'm just gonna leave it and see how it turns out, which, looking back, wasn't the best option that I could have came up with, because now I'm sitting here shaving down these hairs or these lines. Okay, I think that's good for that side, but you still got this one. Which I think is good at some parts. Like, I think right there, it would be okay to leave it, because it's like a connecting part between the two bundles of hair. But like over here, well, I guess right there is connecting, so we can leave that part. There we go. So now we just gotta color that back in. Okay. See, now this is looking a lot better, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out so far. So what would be the next part? I think maybe shading. And I might add some more lighting. Like over here. Like right here. Yeah, we'll have more lighting. So right here. And then we can do the shading for it. Oh, thank you, Soul Lane, for the follow. Tell me if I pronounced that wrong or not. But I think it's Soul Lane. So maybe not that much. Probably cut it down. Like that. And color this in real fast. So tomorrow, cause I think I'll be done with this today. I'm gonna get done with this today. So tomorrow I'm gonna do we're gonna do a project. So it's gonna be, so I'm gonna have like a reference on the side like this, but it's gonna be, I'm only gonna use it for like the shape of the head. And then I'll make like a whole different hairstyle. Like I grab a different picture as a reference for the hairstyle. And I'm thinking that I'm gonna, cause I like drawing mythological creatures and like monsters and stuff. So I think it's gonna be like Phoenix themed, unless someone else has any other suggestions. But that's what it's gonna be. As of right now, it's gonna be Phoenix themed. So it's probably gonna be like red and orange. Shading. That's what I was doing. Either that or like a scimitar or something. I want to do something that's not, that people don't see a lot of, cause like the wolf girls, you see a lot of like the Oni ones, the Oni girls. What else is there? There's Cyclopses, but I think a Cyclops would definitely be easier to do because you only have one eye, and you don't have to make the eyes symmetrical. Unless you do like the 3 eyes, like how they have in One Piece. So I think I'm gonna shade that part in definitely, and then this side, like this straight line right here, and I think, yeah, this part right here. And then I kind of don't want to leave this blank right here. Like, I feel like it should have something else to it. So we might do something like this and like make it, you know what, that just made me think, like we could do like a plant girl. But back on this, like we could make like the hair stem from this point right here, and then it can like shade down this way. But if I do that, I feel like I have to connect these points right here. Like, connect that. Or I might make it like sharp curve, which I don't know how well this is gonna look. But we could do like a sharp curve and make it like that, so we don't have to redraw that part. Which I kind of like. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep it like that. And then we can do a little more shading right here. I think this should be good. And then we can take a pretty big marker or brush and go along the outside like this. And we gotta stop it right there. Right there. And then we can shrink it. And we can color this part in, or shade this part in. And I think that should be good for the shading on the hair. Let me shade this part in real fast. There we go. So that should be pretty good, right? So I think the next part is going to be the skin shading. So we can come over here and name this skin shading. And now we can just grab a darker color of this purple. And start shading this in. And then we don't have to worry about coloring in the hair since it's below it. Honestly, I think all this would be pretty much shaded. Here, what do I have? So I think I can color over basically everything, and it should theoretically be fine. Because I'm thinking of having like all this shaded. Yep, I indeed can. Yeah, because I'm thinking of having it like all shaded till this point, until like the nose. And then we can do some highlighting on that portion. We'll try it again, because yesterday when I did it, it didn't really go over too well. We'll try it again. Let's see if we lower the opacity on it. It's like, you know what? I don't think that looks that bad. And then we can take this color. See, I don't know, cause that's a, yeah, that is white. It's not like white, it is white. And I don't know how well that's gonna work over here. We'll test it out again, but I don't have high hopes. Because then I know we have to blend it. So let's do that. See, it just looks like she got bruised right there. Thank you, Snoopy. Yeah, I'm just finishing up this one. And I don't know if this one's gonna have a name. Something to do with like bacteria. Mainly because of the eyes and like the green. Yeah, I'm not keeping the lighting. I think that should be fine for lighting. We'll make this a little, you know what, never mind, I take that back. Hmm. We'll fix the chin a little. I think we can do that. I don't know if that's mainly on this side or the hair that I messed that up on. I think the hair. I think on the hair side I drew over it. Nope. No, I did. Oops. Well, a little bit too far back. There you go. Hey, I'm drinking paint. I'll just call you Paint. And howdy, Shimmy. How are y'all doing today? And I think for the background, we're gonna do like stars, which is pretty easy to do. I just need to go to the spray and grab this brush. I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking. And we can fill this up too. Then we can add some blue and purple. And blue on up here. There we go. This took me, I think I started yesterday's stream, which I believe was an hour and a half. It was either an hour and a half or 2 hours. I think it was an hour and a half. And then the study is actually going pretty good. I'm noticing that after doing these studies for a little bit, that I'm definitely getting better at drawing. Now, I'm no expert, but I can definitely tell that I'm leveling up. Like, I went from like a level 1 to probably level 5. But that's probably out of like 40 levels. I think I can do a little bit more with the hair, but I don't want to push it. We can add the sparkles, like how they added the little dots. We can do that. Thank y'all. But they use, that's like a, yeah, that's white, I think. But we might use like a lime green. Not the brush I was looking for. Puck. That's the girl with the um with the drill hair, right? I haven't watched season 2 of that, of ReZero, or yeah, I think it was season 2. It was the latest one that came out. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you for the follow, Paint, and for the raid, Shimmy. Painting? I'm not sure. I think this is probably the closest thing that I get to painting. Now, like doing like in real life art, I don't do real life art. Well, I do some sketches in my sketchbook, but I do most of the art on here. And we can bye, Paint. Have a good day. And have a good day, Shimmy. Oh, okay, okay. um so they have a lot of, like, they have like two tones of the lighting, so I'm gonna try doing that. But I think I kind of messed up because I already went and did my own thing. Yeah, because that's... So, I think we're just going to continue doing my own thing. Because this is darker. And then... I'll put this under it. Mainly I do the studies by... Well, I'm taking this art course on Colosso, and I was doing that for a little bit, and like doing the drawing heads, because that's what I'm working on right now, is practicing head drawing. But mainly I'm trying to get the head shape. So I try getting the head shape as close as I can to this. And it's a little off because her head is going more in like this. That's a bad pen to use. Yeah, because her head is going more in that direction, but mine is going kind of in this direction. And the skin color, even though it says it's the same purple, I don't know how I think it's mainly because of the pink that they did. If I'm being honest, I think it's the hot pink and the lighting. Other than that, I don't know how they made that look like that. How they made the purple look like that. But I also think this is AI art. Now, don't quote me on that because I'm not a betting man. But I think that's AI art. Yeah, I usually use the guidelines whenever I have the head facing straight. But I'm not too good at using the guidelines whenever like the head's facing in like bad color. Like facing like in any of like these directions. Like any other direction other than straight. I'm horrible at that. So I probably do need to practice on doing that more. I think we might be able to pull this up a little. Thank you. Thank you, Beretta, for the follow, and Shimmy. Thank you also for the follow. Beretta, let me know if that's how you pronounce that, because I'm not the best at pronouncing names, so, and I don't want to pronounce y'all's names wrong. And okay, bless. Yeah, also Shimmy, because I just, that's my fault. I just started saying that, but I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that either. Because if I had to take a guess, that's the first thing. But then again, I'm not the best at pronouncing names. Shimi. Okay, Shimi. And I think I can do this and make these a little pointier. You know what? I'm actually liking that lighting a lot more. I think I'm gonna erase this one and then try making it look a little more similar to that. We can do this. We can just erase it. I'm gonna try making this shading look more similar to that. I want to fix this because it's kind of not aligned. And then we can make it, since her head is pointing this direction, we can like make it start going this way. I'm erasing that part. That does not need to go down that far. I definitely think that looks better. And I feel like I should probably pull this and make it like go around like this. I've been doing art or digital art since last year, but I was drawing like traditional art. I think you call it traditional art, like with the piece of paper and pencil. I did that for a year, but then I took a break and then I started doing digital. But I definitely can say that I like digital a lot more because it gives you a lot more freedom with the mistakes that you make. But there is but I do like drawing, like the feeling of drawing on a piece of paper. Yeah, so I'm gonna erase this. And I'm gonna pull it up to this, up here. Then we can do that. And then squigglies. And another point. I think this brush might be too big. Yeah. Cause I like this a lot more. And I think I'll end it like right here. And then I'll take an eraser and start shaping those a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I like that shading or that lighting a lot more. And I think for the blush, I don't know what layer, I think it's this one. Yeah, we can do the little lines. We can try that out. Probably darker. And then we could do this. Put a little heart. That's a horrible, absolutely horrible heart. There we go. It kind of like, from this far away, it kind of just looks like a dot. But like, if like this close, you can kind of tell what it is. Maybe that should be green. Like a green heart. We'll leave it as that though. And I think I can do more editing or more lighting down here. So, cause I think up there is all good. But we're gonna fix this area down here. So what do I start with? Probably by grabbing this color. And we'll just why is that like not noticeable? Is it the same? It is. Maybe I'm just not using a big enough brush. Yeah, I think that's what it was. We're gonna do this though. Yeah, I like that a lot more. Okay. So I think that's gonna be it for that, cause I don't want to mess it up. Cause I think if I had to rate it, I'd probably do. I would give it a 7, a 7 or 8 out of 10. What would y'all rate it? because I think it looks pretty decent, definitely compared to some of the other ones that I've done. But it could definitely use some upgrades, like definitely doing better on the skin, like around here. But I think that's where I'm gonna end it for today. Let me put this in the chat, the Discord. So if you like anime, manga, animation, or art, I'm still building it up. So there's a few people in there, but it's mainly for people that want to get better at art, or like talking about anime and manga, or like animation and stuff. So you can everyone's welcome, so you can check it out if you want. But I do daily streaming, so I'll be back on tomorrow at 7 UTC 5, I believe what it is. And then tomorrow I'm going to start another project where I'll find another picture, not necessarily like this, but it's mainly going to be the head. And it's only going to be the shape of the head that I'm going to copy, but I'm going to do a mythological creature. That's the plan, at least, is doing. So far I have that I'm doing a phoenix, but unless someone else gives me like a different recommendation, I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. But anyway, thank you for joining. Hope to see you tomorrow, and I hope